welcome to LHS News. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Jonathan Ortiz.
And I'm Melissa Montanez. Our first story today is about the Lady Lions basketball team. The ladies are looking to qualify for the state tournament for a second year in a row, but first they need to win the sub-state tournament. With more information about the Lady Lions and their efforts to qualify for the state tournament, we turn to Leslie Jaime.
The Lady Lions kicked off their first game at home, sweeping Marion 72-41.
It's a big advantage getting that hometown crowd and getting the bleachers full, whereas the other team may not have as much. And hearing that in the stands and having that crowd behind the girls is really big, and it helps motivate them to play.
The former sub-state champions plan to take advantage of the fact that they have already faced a similar situation in the postseason from last year.
It helps a lot. Last year you saw a little bit of nerves. This year not as much. The girls know what to expect.
Throughout the long season, the team has improved on a majority of things.
We need to work on hitting our free throws under pressure and finishing our layups.
This year, 4 seniors will leave the court behind.
It's going to be hard to see them go.
Though it's their last season at LHS, the memories they made are endless.
It kind of sucks.
We wish the girls good luck in their future games in the postseason. For LHS News, I'm Leslie Jaime.
The boys basketball team didn't have as much luck as the girls did this postseason, but let's take a look back at their efforts this season.
The boys basketball regular season ended last Tuesday, and they moved on to preparing for the sub-state games to advance and keep their season alive. They will open their sub-state against Southeast Saline. We caught up with some senior players to ask them about the preparation.
I think we're in a good position. We play Southeast to Saline first. If we can get by them, we'll play probably Sterling next.
I think we have a pretty good bracket. I think if we win today, we'll have a good chance. We'll be able to make it to the championship round.
The Lyons team hasn't played Southeast Saline yet, but has seen them in action at the Sterling tournament. They have put in a new offense that they think will help them get the victory.
We put in a new offense Friday, and against their 1-3-1, that it's a good offense, gets us moving, should get some good shots.
For LHS News, I'm Jerry Pando.
Next, we are excited to announce that LHS will be offering some new classes next year. The new classes will offer opportunities for students to explore courses in technology, science, and automotive transportation. Our own Tyler Chrisman has more on the story.
Next year, Lyons High School will be introducing a few new classes. To get a better grasp on the incoming classes, we took the time to interview the video productions teacher as well as the science teachers. Here's what they had to say.
I think this will benefit the students because for a long time they haven't had a lot of choice in their science sequence, the sequence of science courses that they take.
We asked the video productions teacher on how he thinks the new classes will benefit students.
It benefits the students in many ways. Number one, it introduces them to some technologies that they may not see. And a lot of these technologies have a huge demand in the job field, and they're some of the highest paying, fastest growing jobs out there. And so opening students' eyes to programming or web design or some video production, it opens them kind of think outside the box, what kind of jobs are going to be out there in 5-10 years.
We also asked Penny Blue how old classes will integrate into new classes.
We have been focused on being sure that all the students have a foundation of scientific knowledge no matter what they do. And so now we are at a point where we can start to give the students more of a choice.
For LHS News, I'm Tyler Chrisman.
We certainly are excited about the new classes being offered next year. LHS also has a new after-school activity to offer students. Students can now join the chess club. The group was started about a month ago and continues to show an increased interest from students.
The chess club is an upcoming group at Lyons High School for students led by Mr. Spencer. The club is an after-school event that currently has 10 to 15 students in it. We hope to have more join in the future.
Chess helps your analytical abilities, helps you to think and make decisions. So whereas people would be borderline on should they do one thing or another, chess will actually allow them to see the benefits of both sides and then make a decision instantly.
Chess is a mentally challenged game meant to help people make choices correctly. It is a very easy game to learn.
It's really easy. Within 15 minutes you can learn how to play the game, but as with any game like chess, it takes a lifetime to master it. As far as I know, Chess Club is open to any student, and I know that everyone would like to have you. We can always get more boards.
It's very simple to pick it up and start to go, but after a while, like you meet up with different people and they show you like all these complex moves that you could put into your game, and it makes the game a lot more challenging than the basic realm of chess.
With chess club being held after school, the students that are not in any practice can join and play in the club.
And now, with a look at your LHS weather, we turn it over to Cole Clark.
Let's take a look at your LHS news forecast. Today is shaping up to be a beautiful day. Today's high is 65 degrees, and it looks like the rest of the week will be warm as well. You can expect highs in the low 70s for most of the week. We have a small chance of some rain to start off your spring break weekend. And now back to John and Hulissa at the main desk.
The wrestling season ended last week with the conclusion of the state wrestling meet. We would like to say special congratulations to Jacob McCurdy, who was the state runner-up in the 285-pound weight class. Before the wrestlers took off for state, we interviewed them.
With state wrestling coming up, the wrestlers have been preparing physically and mentally.
If I win my first match, I'll have a good shot at it because the kid I wrestle is ranked #1. He's a state finalist, so I think if I can beat him, I can beat everyone.
The mental aspect of this sport has proven to be the hardest to overcome.
Every match is a struggle. No one just gives up out there. That's one of the hardest things about wrestling. Having to deal with every day mentally and going through the workouts and competing in a match without getting discouraged. Everybody has a chance to place. It just depends on how hard they wrestle.
At state wrestling, all the wrestlers are very talented.
I think I have the easy side of the bracket at state. There's no ranked kids on my side other than me. Honestly, I'm pretty nervous. It's the first time I've ever been to state in high school. I don't know how I'm going to handle it.
My expectations of the wrestlers, they give 100%. There's luck involved, but you're lucky when you think you're lucky, and you better go hard.
For LHS News, I'm Drake Lane.
Students and sponsors have been busy getting ready for the spring play, Lend Me a Tenor. There will be 3 performances of the play starting on March 26th. Our own Cole Clark has more.
The Lyons High School spring play is just around the corner. To find out how everything is coming along and what students are doing to prepare for the play, we asked Abby and Jake how they think the play will go.
We're studying hard, we're making sets, we're having fun while we're doing it. We're learning from each other, we're teaching each other. Just a good process all in all.
It'll go all right. It'll be pretty good. The audience won't know anything happened wrong, so.
Lyons students have been hard at work with each other and their producers, Mandy Nichols and Mr. Dawson, to get the play in shape by the end of spring break. The performance nights will be on the 26th, 27th, and 29th of March. For more information on the play, we asked Mr. Dawson about his thoughts.
Everyone fits their character quite well and is embodying their character in different aspects. So if done right, it'll turn out amazing.
For LHS News, I'm Cole Clark.
Spring is just around the corner, and that means athletes are getting ready for spring sports. We had a lot of success last spring, and it looks like our athletes are preparing again for another successful season.
On March 2nd, spring sports will begin, which will include softball, baseball, and track. Let's see how successful the players and coaches think they're going to be this year.
I think we'll be quite successful. We're going to have several new athletes this year, several high-quality sprinters.
I think we should be pretty good. Went to state the last 2 years, so hopefully we can get there again.
I think we have a great chance at succeeding this year because a lot of teams have lost their seniors, and we haven't lost that many people, and we are really good at working together.
It seems like it's going to be a great season. We asked the athletes and coaches what they're doing to get better and prepare for their sport.
I'm currently making out workouts for our sprinters and our long jumpers and relay teams.
Playing catch early, going to the cages and hitting, just working on the fundamentals of the game.
I go hit every Mondays and Wednesdays and throw and stretch out my arm.
For LHS News, I'm Karen Rodriguez.
Thank you for joining us here today. At LHS News, I'm Jonathan Ortiz.
And I'm Melissa Montanez.